the market, he did not return to a warm house with a waiting family. Instead, he walked for miles, past the bright lights of the city, past the noise, past the laughter of those who had a place to belong. No one knew that at the end of his journey, he did not unlock a door and step into comfort. He stepped into a small abandoned shop at the edge of the slum where a thin mat lay in the corner, where the roof leaked when it rained, where rats scurried at night. No one knew that before he could rest his tired bones, he had to bend over a tiny sleeping figure, a little girl coiled up under a worn-out blanket. His daughter, his only child. No one knew that before he ate, he made sure she ate first. That before he slept, he watched her breathe, fearing that the fever that had been burning her for days would take her away from him. No one knew that the little money he made selling fruit was spent on hospital bills, that he had stopped buying new clothes long ago, that he barely ate enough himself. No one knew that Babatunde was not dirty because he was careless. He was dirty because life had left him no choice. Babatunde sat on the cold, cracked floor of the abandoned shop, watching his daughter's tiny chest rise and fall. The fever had drained the color from her face, leaving her skin pale and dry. Her small lips quivered as she whimpered in her sleep. He reached out and touched her forehead. It was still burning. His heart clenched. He had promised her. He had promised that she would get better. But how could he keep that promise when he barely had enough to buy food, let alone medicine? A loud bang outside startled him. He turned quickly, his body tense. Drunken laughter echoed through the alley. The street boys were out again, their voices loud and reckless. Babatunde sighed, pulling the thin blanket higher over his daughter's frail body. He had once lived a different life. He had once been respected. A man with a home, a family and a future. But fate had a cruel way of taking everything at once. His wife had died suddenly. One moment she was laughing, the next she was gone. A sickness no doctor could explain. A funeral he could barely afford. And then came the debts, the endless bills, the people knocking on his door demanding money he did not have. So he had sold the house, sold everything. For his daughter, he had chosen hunger over pride, chosen sleepless nights over comfort, chosen to be called dirty rather than let her go to bed starving.